don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Emmanuel. Grabbed over the middle, it's Boston. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
He leaves it with his back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Touchdown, San Diego State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
San Diego State, 7. Bowling Green, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off-play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Now the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Pine. Got his man on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot and... He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches, and I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He's got it on the move. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throw.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Extra point here will tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling right and going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Powers through the defender.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Emmanuel. It's complete on the right side. Spins away. Lowers those pads. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Line getting set on second down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick completion on the out. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. And the Aztecs get enough for the first down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that fourth down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it and caught the defense off guard.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Emmanuel. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Flying down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, BG. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 11 over Liberty. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that.
He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, we knew coming into this one that tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Back to pass, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target to the left. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Got his man down the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first.
And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Touchdown Aztecs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. Looking to throw, it's high. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now on the move. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, San Diego State. And that one will give them the lead.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up by 24 over the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Pine. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a man on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I know that goes down as a completion, but hear me out. Defenses want hits on the quarterback. They want to make him feel uncomfortable. They want him to start seeing some of those ghosts later on. There's one.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. He's looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the toss. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
On the ground, it's Sutton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They go right back to it. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
31, Bowling Green, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. QB draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Ridley. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucs! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, San Diego State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
38, Bowling Green, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aztecs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hogan.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up by 17 over New Mexico State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming.
Now, 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Unloads it left. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, just staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball, get his paw out there to knock it down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down, and that made it more manageable. But obviously, the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
To the air, it's Pine. Under fire, moving away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything. Into this big lead. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. DB's right up on the receivers. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
And the point after is good. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for space, it's Rainey. Finding an escape route. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves.